My name is Jenny Collins, and I'm the Chief of Dare County EMS Department, and I want to welcome you to the ribbon cutting for Mans Harbor Station 8. I'd like to welcome the county commissioners, county government officials, members of the Dare EMS Department and the Mans Harbor Volunteer Fire Department, and many of our distinguished guests and cherished members of our community. We welcome you to the grand opening of our new EMS station. We're honored and thrilled to have all of you here to share with us on this momentous milestone that we are taking upon today. And it's the opening of this reconstructed station that used to just sit up front and where the roadway is now to come back to access this station. It is a testament of our unwavering commitment to our community and the support of our local government here and our county commissioners and our readiness to always respond to any situation that may arise. So a little history for you real shortly is that the station has the primary responsibility for the Dare mainland portion, so anything west of the Virginia Dare Bridge. It's not the busiest station in the system, but it has the largest geographic area that it does cover, and the location of it is absolutely strategic and imperative that we have a station on this side of the bridge. The call volume in this area has increased as the call volume through the entire system has increased also, but even the area, the incidents that this particular station covers definitely have increased. So a little bit about our previous station, and as you walk around today, you'll see some pictures of the previous station. It was a little over 29 years old. It was a pre-engineered metal building. It was beyond its life expectancy, and its age was unfortunately showing quite a bit. It served us nearly for 3 decades, but its functionality had become obsolete. And if you think about what happened 3 decades ago, for a little bit of perspective, the movie Ghostbusters was just released. Videotaping of TV actually became legal. And the figure skater Nancy Kerrigan was attacked by an attack orchestrated by Tanya Harding, and Amazon was founded. So that gives you a little bit of perspective of when that station was new. Station 8 was really one open in the living area, one open room that comprised the kitchen, the dining room, the day room, the office, the training area, and the meeting space. There was 2 adjacent bunk room areas and bathrooms. There was 0 privacy for the crews that were there. The ambulances, even with trying to purchase shorter chassis, would barely fit in the building. And if you looked at the walls, you could see where the bumpers had lightly contacted them through the years. And so as you walk through the building today, you'll see why those improvements were necessary. In even the apparatus bays where the ambulances were kept, there were no windows in the bay doors, so it was very dark trying to do anything in there. So the new station accommodates what our personnel need to do their daily activities, and it's also a work site that's both ergonomic and comfortable and designed for the first responders' own wellness and safety being in the forefront. Most importantly, it's going to protect our personnel and our equipment from the significant weather events that we can have. We're incredibly grateful for the support and collaboration from our county commissioners, the county manager and staff, Oakley Collier Architects, Barnhill Construction Company, and there are many subcontractors that have worked with them, because collectively it takes a large team to make these projects a reality. So at this time, I'd like to introduce EMS Chaplain Cherry Wheeler, who's going to lead us in an invocation and a Pledge of Allegiance. Chapter Wheeler, will you come up?
Please join me in your tradition as I pray in mine. Holy God, we stand before you with gratitude in our hearts as we dedicate this building to the service of Mans Harbor community. We are thankful for those who have worked to complete this state-of-the-art facility. We are thankful for the vision, courage, and leadership at every level of government who has made this station a reality. May the men and women who serve from this station bring help and comfort to those suffering emergencies. May your hedge of protection be around them, and may they always bring their best to the situations to which they are called. Continue to guide our county leadership and Chief Collins as they serve our residents and tens of thousands of visitors to our community each year. Now bless this building and those who serve from it this 14th day of July, 2025. May you guide and protect them both this day and forevermore. Amen. Please rise and we will say the pledge together. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
All right, I'd like to introduce the Board of Commissioners Chairman Bob Woodard, if you'd come up and say a few words.
This is just unbelievable what Barnhill and Oakley Collier have done for us. It's incredible to be able to stand here each time and recognize the folks who did this, and also to add this to our inventory. It's quite incredible. So thank you all for being here as we celebrate EMS Station 8 right here in Mans Harbor. I asked some of the staff earlier today if they were stationed here, and they said, no, we're just helping out. They're around here somewhere, but I understand they rotate, so that's a good thing. You'll be able to rotate into facilities that are nice new facilities that aren't 30 years old. Jenny has already said this. This particular station is the fourth of EMS stations across Dare County that are being renovated or even rebuilt as part of the county's multi-use initiative to replace aging, outdated EMS facilities. This ongoing effort is designed to ensure that we're meeting the needs of our citizens and many visitors who come to the community each year. Station 8 is also the first facility completed as part of the second phase of the renovations that we're doing. As many of you know, the construction is nearly finished on a new station in Kitty Hawk. If you've been over to the beach, riding up and down the beach, you've seen that. The construction is finished, and we'll be celebrating that on August 4th at 3 p.m. This project is incredibly important to Dare County, just as this is. And let me just recognize the folks who made this possible. We've got Vice Chair Steve House. Steve, will you stand? Steve's here. Commissioner Rob Ross. Where's Rob? Rob is right there. Commissioner Urban Bateman. Commissioner Mike Burris on the end down there, and Commissioner Carson Creef. Commissioner Murray Ellen Balance is out of town on business. She's not able to be here, but she's here in spirit. I also want to recognize several former commissioners who are also instrumental in advancing this particular project. We have former Vice Chairman Wally Overmans with us here today. Wally, thank you for being here. Commissioner B. Bassnight. B was part of this. Thank you, B, for being here. Let's give a round of applause to these folks. Commissioner Danny Couch was also part of this from Hatteras Island. Please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He's not able to be with us. He's battling some health issues as well, so keep him in your thoughts and prayers. I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize our county employees who also are instrumental in making this happen, and that's County Manager Bobby Outen. Bobby, will you stand? I'm going to get this guy to come up front one day. He always stays in the back. But this is Assistant County Manager and Special Projects Manager Dustin Peel. Dustin's back there. Simply stated, he does one hell of a job for Dare County when it comes to facilities and projects. It's just unbelievable. And Dustin, thank you for all that you do. Certainly our Dare EMS Director, Jenny. Jenny, thank you for, stand up, gal. Stand up again. Stand up again. She's done an incredible job for us since she's come on board, and she's working on a difficult issue with the county manager and the hospital now, but I have all the faith and confidence that somehow, some way we'll get that worked out with her leadership and Bobby's leadership. Is Jason Smith here with his team? Where's Jason from Barnhill? I know we got Barnhill. Look at all these guys back here from Barnhill. Look, all of them with that red Barnhill on here. Every single project that they have done for us and built for us, done on time and on budget. A couple of situations under budget. It's unbelievable the talent that Barnhill has and their commitment to putting a facility with this much technology in it in the proper amount of time and not running over budget and doing things. So, guys, I can't thank you enough. We appreciate all that you do for us. Tim Oakley at Oakley Collier, Ann Collier, Frankie Joyner. Where's Tim? There's Tim back there. Another architectural firm that's just unbelievable to work with. They have a pulse. I don't know how they do it, but they just have a knack for knowing what our Board of Commissioners wants to accomplish and the work that we want to see and the product that we want out there. And we're grateful for the strong partnerships that we've built over the years with both of these firms, and their commitment and collaboration has certainly been key to successes of what we've been able to build in Dare County. We continue to grow with more people choosing to call this place home with increasing numbers of visitors. Our demand for emergency medical service has risen significantly. Jenny mentioned that earlier. With that growing demand certainly comes greater responsibility to ensure that our EMS personnel have the tools, resources, and facilities they need to respond quickly, effectively, and safely. That's why modernizing our EMS stations isn't a goal. It's certainly a priority from this board. If you could see the facilities here, which I know most of you have, that failed drastically in comparison to what we have here today. And our personnel deserve this. They deserve these type of quarters and this type of facility to be able to provide the best EMS services that they can for our public. So they deserve every bit of this. And I'm grateful that our board saw the need and the willingness to do this. The deeply values this essential role that EMS professionals play in protecting our residents and visitors is extremely important. Projects like this newly rebuilt Station 8 reflects on our strong ongoing commitment to investing in the infrastructure that supports their work and serves our community properly. These upgrades, they don't just benefit EMS staff, they directly support the people of Dare County and our visitors who count on emergency response during the most critical moments of time. This project extended beyond the construction of the new EMS station. It also included significant improvements to the adjacent Mammoth Harbor Volunteer Fire Department. If you hadn't had a chance, go back here and look at this and look what we did there. I mean, it's unbelievable the work that's been there to strengthen the department's ability to respond to emergencies. Renovations included extending the bay links to better accommodate equipment, ceiling-mounted equipment, charging cords, replacing floor-run extension cords, new ceiling grids and tiles, installation of roll-up doors. this door's quieter than my garage door. When they hit it a minute ago, my garage door makes more noise than this thing does coming up and down. And it's umpteen times the size of mine. A new stop-and-go light to assist drivers when recording the calls. Mans Harbor Center also received several enhancements: new kitchen cabinets, countertops, restroom remodel, new window blinds, updated appliances, fresh landscaping, pressure washing, and updated exterior lettering. A new coat of exterior paint created a unified look across the buildings on these two sites. After touring the EMS stations today, I encourage everybody here to take a few minutes also to tour the fire department and the community center. And volunteer firefighters and county staff are on site, and they're happy to answer any questions that you may have. This new EMS station is more than just a building. It represents our dedication, this Board of Commissioners' dedication to public safety, to readiness, and the health and well-being of everyone who lives or visits in Dare County. I want to thank you all again for being here to celebrate this milestone with us.